dog who plays kind of rough, like body slams, is over the top, jumping really high in the air? Well, Jade here met one the other day. It's a Great Dane mix, and I want to show you how I handled the play, how I slowed the other dog down, and what the other dog learned from this experience.
For the past 30 years, I've become a student of animal behavior, mastering humane training methods for problem dogs. I have helped thousands of clients better understand their dog's responses and improve their dog's skills to bring companionship and joy to dogs and their owners.
As you watch these two dogs play, I want you to pick out three things. One, are both dogs enjoying the play equally? Number two, which dog is over the top and needs someone to take a hold of them and just say, you need to slow down, provide a little bit of impulse control.
The third thing I want you to think about, is the Great Dane being aggressive or just rude? What you notice quickly right here is that the Dane is chasing the shepherd and the shepherd's somewhat moving away. Here we have a brief clip where the shepherd turns and is chasing the Dane, which is great, showing a little bit more 50-50. What you see here in the Great Dane is that she has a very close use of space. Look at her right here, coming up and over, physically pushing my dog's head to the ground. So I take a hold of her collar, say, take a break. Okay, go play. I just slowing her arousal down. I'm not punishing her, I'm just slowing her down. She's quick to be at my shepherd again. Look at my shepherd turning away. Look at her here, climbing on my dog's back. Incredibly rude. So the German Shepherd's not used to this kind of physical play, and you're going to notice that she starts to play closer and closer to me, asking for some support. So if your dog starts to play closer to you, they're asking for support. So here she is in my space. I'm going to call the dogs over a little bit, take a hold of the Great Dane. Look at her here. She comes up, clocks my shepherd right in the head. Look at her right over top of her. Incredibly rude. Again, clocks my German Shepherd right in the top of the head, and again, comes back over the top. So I take a hold of her collar and say, you need to slow down. If we watch this replay here, my German Shepherd is looking back going, okay, that's enough, trying to run away. And the Dane comes up over her. She's obviously faster and stronger, but she comes up over. It's a great way for my dog to get hurt. If you have a dog with a weak back end, this is not a good match, right? And the Dane is very lucky that my shepherd is incredibly tolerant, and she's kind of throwing her off and continue to play. But watch here how she works to slow the Great Dane down. And again, the Dane opens up her mouth and snaps there, but she's not actually biting my dog. So while she's rude, she's not dominant, she's not being aggressive. She just has a very close use of space. She likes to make physical contact. So I decided to add a stick in the picture here, because when my dog has a stick, she's more confident. She begins to set more rules. Right here, she's now chasing the Dane, saying, I'm serious. You need to leave me alone. This is my stick, and I'm not going to share. And I'll play the volume here so that you can get an idea of the reprimand that my shepherd is inflicting here.
See, the difference is Jade's fair and she goes after the stick.
Even though the German Shepherd is growling and snarling, the Dane is persistent, she's pushy, and she wants to play. Now we've got a nice break here.
Good dogs. Perfect.
Yes, she kind of mouths at her, doesn't bite her. Says, I'm serious, you're 8 months old. You need to relax. That worked briefly until the German Shepherd bites the stick in two, and we end up with two pieces of the stick. The Dane is very smart, is able to sneak in and grab a stick. Look here, she's got that stick in her mouth. So now we have two dogs with sticks. Jade gives her a look, and the Dane says, I don't care, I've got my stick, I'm just going to chew on it. So we had to pause and get the stick away from her because it looked like she was going to eat it. To recap, while both dogs are enjoying this play, the Great Dane's pushiness requires a specific playmate. Number two, the Dane is not aggressive. She's just a rude adolescent with a close use of space. If you have an adolescent dog that has an over-the-top play like this Dane, you want to match your adolescent dog with adult dogs who can slow them down, teach them appropriate play skills.
Let me know in the comments if you think it was valuable.
For more videos describing dog behavior, be sure and subscribe to my channel.